my parents were like, okay, like, you know, we live in America, we're open-minded on like who you bring home, but just like bring anyone home besides like someone from Pakistan, Muslim.
Your father says one thing, at least find a Muslim girl, and you found a Puja?
My first year, and Reza was on his second year of college, and he had already been working at the on-campus gym, and I just got a job there. So our first acquaintance was a shift together.
Well, actually, I was working, and I was a big chichora back then. I was like such a bad boy. My hair was like so long. I was wearing crazy clothes. And I remember
too much cologne.
I saw Puja walk into the gym. That was my DDLJ moment.
I was just like, who does he think he is?
Reza lost a little bit of weight, got a haircut, looked a little bit nicer, started to put better cologne on. One day I see Puja the next year, and something just totally changed. I feel like I have more confidence, maybe, I don't know what, but this time my lines were finally working.
Yeah, I think it was the right person and the wrong timing in the beginning, the first year, but now, this year, I was noticing him, and I was like, you know, maybe we should start talking.
Our families come from two different places.
Yeah.
Our families believe in two different faiths. I'm just like, this pretty much has a 0% chance of working, but we're going to go after it. He started saying that, you know, let's go ahead and pursue this, become boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is, March 7, 2017. So in my head, I'm like, I am not going to tell my family until I know that I'm going to marry this girl. 2 days later, she's like, I told my mom about you. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me?
When I told my mom, like, his name is Reza, she went, Raja? Oh, Raja Hindustani, like a good Indian boy. And I was like, no, not at all, actually. I was like, Reza. I told like my mom and my dad right away, and then Reza literally met them within like 3 months of dating.
And I go, and like, they were so nice, so heartwarming. But I feel like in the back of their minds, they had their guards up. So when we were at dinner,
oh yeah,
we're eating dinner, very casual conversation, and all of a sudden her mom's like, why do you love my daughter? And I was like, what? And then Puja's dad he has such a soft heart, and he was like, just don't ever break my daughter's heart. The second Puja came in the door, my mom literally started bawling.
She just started crying, and I was like, oh my god, does she hate me? Because she just started, I was like, hi, and she's like, oh.
She started crying. It was because like she felt like there was like so much hype in her mind of like Puja for like 6 months. So finally seeing, she's like, oh my gosh, like this is Reza's Puja. I feel like my parents warmed up to Puja so fast, and all of a sudden from that first meeting, it was just like, we love Puja. Puja's dad is obviously big Team India. Mm-hmm. And my dad is like Pakistan Zindabad all the way home. And like I watch a ton of cricket as well now too. And like I remember, I think it was back in 2019, I think it was T20 World Cup, India versus Pakistan. At the time, Pakistan wasn't so good and India was so strong. And I remember constantly Pappu would bring it up, what's going on in the cricket matches, all this kind of stuff. And obviously Pappu's daughter, Puja, is like, yeah, India!
And I would just like keep going along with my dad and be like, yeah, so like what are your thoughts? Because Pakistan's losing.
Yeah, and Puja doesn't really like watch cricket that much.
Yeah, I don't
but she
watch
just
the
cheers because she loves to put the salt on our wounds.
I love the competition.
And then this year, which is a big year for Pakistan, for the T20 World Cup, when Pakistan beat India, so what actually happened was that game it was the same day as one of her cousins' like baby showers. So I was there in a room full of 200 Indians.
Yeah.
At the same time the match is going on. So on my phone, I'm watching the Pakistan-India match, and I'm just watching, and I'm looking. Pakistan's doing so good. And I'm like, hey, Papu, did you watch the match? He's like, I don't know what's going on. I'm asking even Puja's uncles. I'm like, oh, like, you know, NK Master, did you watch the match? He's like, no, I don't know what's going on. And everyone's just like denying, ignoring it.
They know what's going on, but they just, as soon as their team loses, they're like, I don't watch it.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you even consider Fawad Khan? He's not in Bollywood anymore.
Okay, hey, relax. Give the man some credit, okay?
He's not.
Mahira Khan did a pretty great job.
Yeah, but then they left. They're not in Bollywood anymore.
Maybe they kicked him out. I don't know what the story was.
There's some gossip, right?
But honestly, like, growing up, I'm not even kidding you. I have a life-size cutout of the great Shah Rukh Khan. Pakistanis love Shah Rukh Khan, but almost all Indians love Salman Khan. There is like this loyalty.
He has an incorrect theory. I love Shah Rukh Khan too. I don't. He just has this theory that like, because my parents, they watch Big Boss and like all of the Salman Khan shows, so they're just like, they love Salman, but I think they love Shah Rukh too.
They do, but there's a loyalty. Like they feel like, oh, Salu Baba, like Salman.
I think they just feel bad for him. I don't know.
The day I meet Shah Rukh Khan, I know this has become about my Shah Rukh Khan fandom. That'll be truly one of the greatest days. Like, oh my God, he is so awesome. Ab to mera dil jage na sota hai, kya karu haan hai, kuch kuch hota hai.